Patrick Tomlinson has been accosted by the pest. Uh, he has reported to Twitter that a stalker child. Let me read his own words, actually. Italians are white. Fuck off, chat. Last night, a member of the cyber stalking cult, threatening and swatting our family, drove down our alley and threw an entire paint can at my car. On the can was Nazi iconography, swastikas, SS lightning bolts, 1488, the only ones that I know, along with a picture of my face with a gun held to it. In less than an hour, they were on Twitter with a brand new burner account, bragging about the explicit white supremacist death threats that they had thrown at our home. When we say these people aren't trolls, but dedicated criminal stalkers, this is what we're talking about. The separation between online and IRL stalking has always been an artificial one. For targets of such obsessive campaigns, no such line exists. While our laws continue to lag decades behind in confronting how the lowercase I internet is abused to hunt victims, something must change. P.S. This is the criminal cult literary agent at Virtually Leslie fully embraces, and their crime she excuses as heckling. That's him being salty about being kicked out of a convention, by the way. Then, expert Fatrick appreciator Judge Holden says, wait, cotton picking minute. Which, by the way, I've heard him. I have to remind everybody that he's been around since 2013. He's one of the oldest members on the site. I think his user ID is 217. We're at like 180,000 or something now. He's been around for forever. I remember him in chat, and he's extremely racist and very funny. So the term cotton picking here is extremely pointed. Patrick says, last night, a member of the cyber stalking cult threatening and swatting our family drove down our alley and threw an entire can of paint at my car. So Holden points out this happened last night. And right now, it is 3 p.m. in Milwaukee. He uses 15 because he's British. British. So why exactly, when he woke up 8 hours ago, did he do nothing but zeet, the usual bullshit, without any mention of this until barely an hour ago? And here are the pictures of his recent spurging about fucking Ukraine and whatever the fuck else he talks about every hour of every goddamn day. He says, I guess he didn't notice it till an hour ago, except it's fucking nighttime in the photo he had of the crime scene, which means he was likely taken shortly after it had been thrown. I guess maybe he was just calling his friends in the Milwaukee PD. That's a joke, by the way, because he's suing them. Only why he is still ham-handling the evidence. So apparently he called the PD and then just immediately picked up the paint can anyways. So they can't get fingerprints for those dastardly trolls who drew swastikas on SS's and all sorts of other vague white supremacist symbols that every fucking retard on the internet knows about. Nothing funny that like an actual O&A pest would put on it. Like nothing, like just the general like most offensive things possible. Here's a picture of you with a gun to your head, some Swazis, windmills of pee, something about Hitler, like that kind of shit. Nothing like you grind up black children into pepperoni in your basement, which they do say. Nothing about him being a fat-titted bitch, which they do say. Nothing about Negroes farting into his wife's vagina. Nothing making fun of stalker children. Listen, let's do a hypothetical here. If you were going to throw a paint can at somebody like Patrick, and it was going to have written symbols and letters on it, would you not like pick something funny, or would you just like throw up some Swazis on it? Like, yeah, this will do. This will be spooky enough. Or if you were Patrick and you were trying to false flag yourself, would you put things that are actually embarrassing to you on it, or would you put up the most like asinine, banal, kind of offensive shit possible? On this part's good. As mentioned before, he has cameras pointed at this exact location. So where is the footage, Fatty? This is the second person I gotta fucking ask for footage. Where's the footage at? Come on, release it. You're gonna have the evil stalker child throwing the paint can, and apparently from a car, because he says it's from a car, even though the splatter is just like, if you were a fat titted pig bitch and you were throwing a paint can at a car. And by the way, the other thing that happened that I didn't read is that they threw a paint can at him and his vehicle, as he says, but there's no paint on the car. So they threw it from a car, but it just looks like someone kicked over a paint can, and not a single drop, not a single drop of this black paint got on his black vehicle. It just failed. And it just so happened to have nothing but swastikas on it. Okay, Patrick. Nice try, guy. You're not fooling me. Fascinating.
Thanks for watching this clip. This is Willow. Remember to like and subscribe.